take a look at this word, costs, costs. Do you know how to pronounce this word? Can you say this? Costs. A lot of people have trouble saying these three letters here. Well, in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to do it. It's not that hard, but it's important because we have so many words in English, that have this sound. Any noun that ends in st can be made plural by adding s, right? Like biologists, roasts, fists. Okay, this is your fist, right? If you want to punch someone, you punch them with your fist. Okay, one fist, two fists, fists. Okay, so it's a very common ending in English. I mean, there are so many words like this in English. Now, if you can't say this perfectly, don't worry about it. Don't worry about English pronunciation. Just practice and practice. Really, English pronunciation isn't the most important thing. The most important thing is that you can just talk to someone and make friends and just have a good conversation, right? So don't get stressed if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Hey, you're learning English? That's great. You probably speak a lot more languages than I do, right? I just speak English. That's it. And a bit of German and a bit of Hindi. Okay, but mostly I just speak English. So if you speak more than one language, it doesn't matter if you have an accent in that language. You're doing great. So just keep it up and relax. It doesn't matter too much, okay? So let's take a look at a face diagram. Okay, so let's say this is a face sideways, right? Here are your teeth, okay, your top teeth and your bottom teeth. And this is your tongue here. Now, this piece here is a very important part of your mouth for English pronunciation, okay? Can you feel this in your mouth? Put your tongue right up here behind your top teeth. You can feel that bump, right? That's called the alveolar ridge. The alveolar ridge. Now, to make these sounds, S, T, D, N, a lot of sounds in English are made right here, okay? More than other languages. Okay, for example, the sound D, like dog, D, that's made right here. Whereas in other languages, like Hindi, for example, okay, if you go to India, you won't hear people say dog, dog. They don't have that sound. They have two Ds. They have a front D, D, and a back D, D. So they might say dog or dog, right? Listen, dog. The D is really far back, or dog. It's a front D. Whereas in English, we don't have those. We have a middle sound right here. Middle, D, dog. Okay, so these sounds too are made right there in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this sound. Now, you need to make the sound with this part of your tongue and the alveolar ridge. Okay, so it's not the tip of your tongue, right? That's the tip of your tongue. It's a little bit further back here. This is the tip. It's further back here, right? So the S sound is made by moving the tongue very close to the ridge. Right? Now, to make the T sound, you just move the tongue up here so it's touching. So it's touching. It's a really easy sound. Okay? Don't think too much about it, right? Your tongue just goes like this. Okay? This is the top of your mouth and this is your tongue, right? You're just stopping the air with your tongue, right? So the air is coming here, right? But then For the T, you stop the air. S, s. The air wants to come out, but it can't because my tongue is blocking it. It's blocking it. Look, I can't because my tongue is blocking it, right? So it's a very easy sound. Just keep saying s, but then stop it very quickly in the middle. S, 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 right? S, 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 right? It's super, super easy. Don't think too much about it. Don't think of these S's as two separate sounds. It's one sound with a little gap in the middle. Right? It's pretty easy. Now, the mistake a lot of people make is they try to put a vowel sound in between the T and the S, like the last S and the T, right? So, for example, the word costs would sound like costus. Can you hear that? They're trying to put a little vowel sound in between the last T and S. Costis. No, we can't do that. Now, why can't we do that? Well, we can't do that because this is a voiceless sound. Okay? All of these are voiceless. STS are voiceless sounds, okay? Look, s, there's no voice, okay? But if you say the letter Z or Z, how they say it in the US, then there is a sound, right? Z, you can feel your voice box vibrating. Z, but for the sound S or T, it's just voiceless. So if we try to put a voiced vowel in there, then it doesn't work, okay? And all the vowels in English are voiced. All the vowels are voiced. So we can't put voice in there, right? So the sound doesn't come from here, okay? The sound is just made right here. That's it. So for this STS, you just make it right there. Everything is made right there. Look. I'm just making it right there. It has nothing to do with down here at all. Okay? Do you understand that? Can you say that? Hey, if you like getting pronunciation tips like this, I'd be so happy if you subscribe to my channel right down there. I want to know, can you say this sound in English? Can you say s? Let me know down there in the comments, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.